Tonight on Newsbeat. One luxury fashion house is under scrutiny after releasing 2 scandalous ad campaigns.
What head coach Brian Kelly has to say about his team ahead of the SEC championship game this weekend.
And join us on sending off our graduating seniors, Ella and Alexis.
All this and more, the Tiger TV Senior Show starts right now. Good evening and welcome to the last Newsbeat of the semester. I'm Ella Wales.
And I'm Alexis Toler. Thanks for joining us.
Kim Kardashian says she's reevaluating her working relationship with Balenciaga. This comes after the luxury fashion house used a controversial ad campaign that featured children cuddling teddy bears dressed in bondage gear. Balenciaga is also suing the production company behind its spring 2023 ad campaign. A picture in the campaign included paperwork about a Supreme Court ruling on child pornography. Balenciaga wants North 6 Incorporated set designer Nicholas Desjardins and his company to pay at least $25 million in damages. The campaign was supposed to replicate a corporate environment with one shot showing a messy desk. Balenciaga says the props in the shoot were supposed to be fake documents, but the clutter included a page from a real Supreme Court case about child pornography. Balenciaga says the image caused people to falsely associate its brand with, quote, the repulsive and deeply disturbing subject of the court decision. A lawyer for Desjardins says her client wasn't responsible for the image selection. North 6 said it didn't have creative input in the shoot.
Drag queen bingo and karaoke night are held monthly in Baton Rouge for families to attend. Reporter Lady Miller tells us how Louisiana Representative Mike Johnson is trying to put a stop to them.
Jacqueline came, packed up her things, and moved out of her parents' house before she was just 18 years old so she could fully be herself. And as a drag queen, she wants to inspire children to be themselves too.
We're not doing anything inappropriate. We're just doing us. We're just trying to live. We're trying to be ourselves.
However, her performances are seen as inappropriate according to the Stop the Sexualization of Children Act, which could prevent federal tax dollars from funding any programs or events at the federal, state, or local government agencies like libraries and public schools that expose children under the age of 10 to sexually explicit material.
Drag queens are always going to be respectful anytime we're inside of the room with children. We love children. We want to inspire them to be themselves in the gay community, and we're not going to do anything to sexualize them.
Other materials that could be banned are defined as any topic involving gender identity, gender dysphoria, transgenderism, and sexual orientation. But Queens of Louisiana founder Heather Prudhomme argues that if their family-friendly drag shows like bingo or karaoke nights are banned for children, Disney shows should be too.
There's no vulgarity. They're not allowed to dance that way, so there is no difference between our age-friendly drag shows and that of Disney shows.
Do you see this?
The bill was proposed on October 18th by Louisiana Representative Mike Johnson, who says he cannot comment on this matter at this time, but he calls it a common sense bill. Democrats currently control the House of Representatives, but the bill is co-sponsored by 32 House Republicans. Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Lainey Miller.
If the bill is passed, parents will be able to sue if their children under the age of 10 are exposed to sexually explicit material, even drag queen story time at the library.
A lack of accessibility in student disability services has been an issue on campus this semester. Reporter Joshua Guillory has more on the story.
6% of LSU students receive accommodations for a disability.
The whole purpose behind accommodations is to provide students an opportunity to equally demonstrate their abilities, demonstrate their knowledge.
But students who ask for accommodations are not seeing these equal opportunities as promised.
Disability services needs some work.
Teaching these students how to fend for themselves.
I asked for them for a guide when I first got here, and they did help me with that. But it was every once in a while they'd be like, no, can't, we're booked, so I can't help you today.
Although he has a map of campus in his brain, he faces dangers every day, one being crosswalks.
One of our most proud points that we've had fixed on campus is the audible crosswalks, the buttons on campus that talk.
Now the student government disability president is saying that all crosswalks are audible. However, I'm here at the Veterans Drive in Highland Crosswalk where Marta Morris has to cross every day. And well, it's silent.
So is it compliant? And the answer may be yes. But is it accessible? The answer could be no.
Stewart blames it on Louisiana being a state of financial limitation and abilities, including a lack of staff.
We have to learn to do more with less.
But in the meantime, while LSU solves their compliance versus accessibility complex, Matamoros would like not to spend another $45 this week.
If students are watching this, please tell people to be attentive and spread that word, because I like it if I didn't break another cane in the next few days.
Student disability service workers state that they are working every day to make sure there's more accessibility for these students.
Switching gears a bit, everyone knows that here in Baton Rouge, food is a huge part of Cajun culture. The Red Stick Farmers Market makes freshly grown crops accessible to our communities while also supporting small farm owners in the capital city area. The market is also known as Bread A, Big River Economic and Agricultural Development Alliance. It was started by an LSU student as their master's thesis in the 90s. You'll find honey straight from the hives, fruits, and vegetables, along with local art and goods. Aaliyah Ledford explains why learning about foods from the market is so important.
People come to a farmer's market, they're coming to be healthier, to learn about food, and I think it's important to have that product for people to find and learn about.
Vendors are open every Saturday and Thursday morning at different locations. LSU students are encouraged to eat healthier and shop locally. You can get more information by visiting their website, breada.org.
When we come back, Tiger TV's Mattia Carroll is in the studio with your sports update. You don't want to miss it.
Time to show him who's in charge. Call me a shooting star. Shooting stars. Didn't even get to bronze. So good.
Hey, welcome back, Tigers. I'm Sydney Goldberg with your weekly weather update. Showers and storms continue throughout the night tonight ahead of our next cold front. So taking a look at around midnight, we could see some stronger storms associated with this. So what that means, we could see some heavy rainfall and damaging winds, but we'll see those storms move throughout the night and should clear up at around 7 on Wednesday morning. So showers and storms in the early hours of Wednesday, and then we'll feel the effects of that cold front. We will see those temperatures drop throughout the day. But on Thursday, those morning lows are in the upper 30s and only reaching the lower 60s on Thursday. But those colder temperatures don't hang around for long. We're back into the 70s on Friday and into the 80s for the weekend. Small chance of rain on Saturday and Sunday. Looking to be dry on Monday, but that chance of rain returns once again on Tuesday. Back to y'all at the desk.
I'm Mattia Carroll with your LSU Sports Update. First things first, the men's U.S. soccer team is moving on to the next round of the FIFA World Cup after they won against Iran today. The team will be playing the Netherlands this Saturday, December 3rd. December 3rd is also the day Brian Kelly and company are headed to Atlanta, Georgia to make their 7th appearance in the SEC Championship since 2001. The Purple and Gold are facing the unanimous #1 team in the country, Georgia. Georgia is the reigning national champions. Many projections have the Bulldogs taking down the Tigers by more than 2 touchdowns. After a loss to Texas A&M, Coach Kelly is working hard with the team to get into the right physical and mental mindset to go into the game.
Earned the opportunity to be here by the play on the field, and we're excited about the opportunity to represent SEC West and playing the #1 team in the country.
A lot of fans have been worried about the status of QB1 Jaden Daniels. Daniels went down with 2 hard plays against the Aggies on a failed 2-point conversion play. Daniels hurt his ankle. Coach Kelly told us on Monday that if Daniels can get back on his feet without walking boot by today, he should be able to practice. We will keep you updated on this developing story on our website, tigertv.tv. On to the hardwood. The Lady Tigers are back in town after spending Thanksgiving holiday in the Bahamas for the Gombe Splash. They returned to the Red Stick and remain undefeated as they took down Georgia Mason and UAB in Bimini. After their performance, the Tigers moved up number 11 in the AP poll in year 2 of the Kim Mulkey era. However, UAB was the first team to score above 60 points against LSU. Tonight, they will take on Southeastern Louisiana in the PMAC, and Coach Mulkey is not looking past this non-conference team. She's making sure her team keeps up its defense momentum in order to keep the Lions below 60 points.
They know how many we want people to score and not score. The 60 was too many. It was too much. And I talked to them about that. I talked to them about the free throw line. That's too many points. I don't care who you play. That's too many points.
As always, Coach Mulkey wants Tiger fans to pack the PMAC tonight at 7 for their game against Southeastern. In 2021, the total amount of people playing golf in the U.S. increased to over 37 million, according to the National Golf Foundation. Reporter Stephen Prey uncovered the mental benefits playing golf can provide regardless of skill level.
The health benefits from playing golf go beyond extra cardio on the weekends for those trying to mentally unwind.
Playing around a golf with my friends is awesome. You know, you get to be such a relaxing game. You have no care in the world. You're just playing around with the boys, around of 18. You know, it's such a fun thing to do.
Caden Slocum, a college student, is just one of the 3 million new golfers this year according to the National Golf Foundation. Although he only plays once a week, he is getting a boost in his mental health each round according to Atrio Health Plans.
I started playing golf because I finished up with college sports and needed a new hobby and thought golf would be very interesting, relaxing.
According to psychiatric nurse practitioner Timothy Gio, playing golf can elevate a person's mood through social interaction and by being outside by green space and water.
In a way, you could look at golf as meditative. You don't have any screens or phones in front of you. It's between you and your own psyche.
Since golf requires a person to be very mentally active throughout the round, it becomes harder to think about things that make a person anxious or sad. Hitting good shots also releases feel-good endorphins that relieve anxiety and depression.
If you really focus on it and have the right mindset that regardless of how well you do, that you're still out, that it's still a benefit just being out there, I think that can go a long way for a lot of people.
Although golf can be a very competitive sport, those who choose to spend their time on the course just having fun will greatly benefit mentally and physically. Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Stephen Prey.
According to the National Golf Foundation, golfers are also becoming more diverse, with 25% of golfers being women and 21% being people of color. And when we come back, we're saying goodbye to our anchors. Don't go anywhere, Tigers.
We're Tiger TV, LSU's student-run broadcast news station.
We're bringing you 4 newscasts a week, covering all things LSU.
Our news team is covering all the stories you need to know from LSU's campus and the Baton Rouge community.
And our sports team has you covered on the Tigers from the field to the court.
Tiger TV, sports, news, you.
Watch us on WBRZ 2+, Channel 11 at 11:10.
It's our last show ever at Tiger TV, and we cannot even begin to explain how much this place has given us.
Yeah, definitely. From my time on production to being able to be a part of the start of After Hours, I've learned so much and made so many great friends along the way.
We can't thank our coworkers and our advisor, Miss Cindy, enough, and we know that the experience we've got here is going to help us with our future careers. Me, hopefully as a news reporter.
And me, hopefully as a news producer.
We're going to miss this place so much, and we just want to thank everyone that's helped us along the way. That's all the time we have for tonight's special edition of Newsbeat. To stay up to date on all things LSU, you can watch Tiger TV live at 5 Monday through Thursday.
And follow our social media at LSU Tiger TV. For the last time, I'm Alexis Toler.
And I'm Ella Wales. Thanks for everything, and have a great night, Tigers.